Orange in the Central West's 105.1 Triple M. We're brought to you thanks to Harvey Norman in the Orange Grove Homemaker Centre. Joining me online, it's the federal member for Clare. Good morning, Andrew G.
Good morning, Neil. Good morning, everyone. Great to be back on Triple M.
Thanks for your time this morning. The big news is this push by the state government to divert Pfizer vaccines into areas of Sydney, particularly for Year 12 students. What's your take on this?
Well, look, I have a lot of sympathy for what's going on out there. I mean, I've got family and friends in Sydney, and we all feel for them because we've just been in lockdown. But I think diverting vaccines, Pfizer vaccines at this stage for our area is probably not the right thing to do. I think that we're only a couple of days out of lockdown. We've got trace elements of COVID in the sewer at Molong. And also, we are a lot closer to Sydney than a lot of other regional areas. And if you look at Lithgow, for example, we've got boundary hoppers still being pulled up there and fined for trying to sneak into our area from these lockdown areas. They're right next to the Blue Mountains, which is in lockdown. So I think it's the wrong time to be diverting vaccines to Sydney. The federal government controls the vaccines directly going into GPs and pharmacies, so we are not diverting any of that. But we give a bulk allocation of vaccines to the state, and they get to decide where it goes. And as I said, even though I've got tremendous sympathy for what's happening in Sydney, for our area at this time, I think it's the wrong time to be diverting vaccines. But having said that, there's plenty of AstraZeneca around. I know that I've spoken about how I've just been vaccinated for the second time. And it's like any medical procedure. So if you take an aspirin, there's a risk associated with that. And I was looking at the risks for AstraZeneca, and your chance of dying from clotting is 0.5 in a million. And to put that into perspective, though, your chances of being involved in a car accident are 28 in a million and dying from it. Your chances of being involved in and being killed in a pedestrian accident, so crossing the road, is 8 in a million. So if you're worried about AstraZeneca, you wouldn't be crossing the road. You wouldn't be driving a car. And also, I mean, you can take these odds even further. So you've got a greater chance, you and I have got a greater chance of dying in that running with the bulls in Spain, you know, where they have the scarves around their neck and they dress up.
Pamplona, that's the one.
Pamplona. Our chances of dying in that are 9 in a million. And our chances of getting clots from and dying from AstraZeneca are 0.5 in a million or 1 in 2 million. So they're minuscule. So, you know, just go and get vaccinated, folks. Take the advice from your doctor, obviously, but I think the risks have been vastly overstated compared to the risks of just crossing a road.
You're right. You're absolutely right. All right, now, yesterday you were out at Orange Airport. Some new announcements for regional airports?
Yeah, some good local announcements here. So Orange Airport is getting $250,000 to build a new hard stand area for emergency service and charter aircraft. So that's a good announcement, and keeps the infrastructure going at Orange Airport. And Bathurst is also getting $300,000 to reseal existing pavements and improve security access to the site. So, look, I think COVID has demonstrated how important our regional air links are, and more people are now discovering the region. So as we come out of COVID, our airports are going to get busier and busier, and we need to keep investing in it. So good little investment. Well, it's actually not a little investment. It's a big investment, and gratefully received by the Orange and Bathurst councils for these airport upgrades.
Good news. All right. Also, some mobile coverage improvements as well.
Yeah, Round 5A, the mobile black spot program has just been announced. 2 bad black spots are now going to get cleared up. Firstly, Burriga, and I know you know that area well. It's
I do.
About 50 k's southwest of Oberon. No coverage up there at all. And it's putting a handbrake on people moving into the area, on local businesses. They're getting a Telstra small cell base station, which we've got at Wattle Flat and Safala, and they've proved to be very effective out there. And we're also getting coverage out at the Walgan Valley, which, as we know, was really smashed up badly by the fires and was cut off. And the RFS actually had to shelter at the Emirates Resort there for a while. But I can remember the footage of the Clarence Dargan Brigade driving through the Walgan Valley with rocks coming down the hills and trees falling over. It was hell on earth. So the folks out there have been crying out for better mobile coverage, and they're going to get it with this new small cell base station under Round 5A of the Black Spot program. And Round 6 is opening soon.
Okay, also Wellington Caves, which I still haven't been to. I don't know why, but they're getting some money as well.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you haven't been to the Wellington Caves recently, go and take a look, because we have just rolled out the new megafauna visitor experience. So the megafauna are the giant creatures that roamed the earth in the age of the dinosaurs. Like, we're talking giant wombats and the like, giant snakes.
Right.
Anyway, there's a new high-tech exhibit there at the megafauna experience, and $250,000 under the federal government's drought communities funding, which is to build resilience for drought-affected communities, has gone into that project. And there's a new visitor centre out there. So if you haven't been there recently, go and have a look. When I was the state member out there, we got $740,000 under the Cobram Transition Fund to upgrade the accommodation there. So it has really changed. So please, it's well worth the look. There's research now into the fossils going on out there, and take the kids. They'd love it. And go down to the caves. If you haven't been there at all, there are, a number of caves you can go into on a tour, and it is fascinating. So a real tourist gem there, getting some great high-tech boost from the Drought Communities Fund, $250,000.
All right, Federal Member for Calare, Andrew G. Thank you as always for your time, mate, and the update. Take care. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for having me on the show, Neil.